Hi, welcome back to Math 520 and welcome to week 7 of the semester. All of you, hopefully by now, should have submitted your midterm test, or I guess shortly after I post this video. For one thing, my department also wants me to remind you that the withdrawal deadline is tomorrow, Monday, October 5th at 5 p.m. Technically, it's at midnight, but everyone advises that if you do intend to withdraw, you should do it before 5 p.m. just in case some technical problem shows up on the computer system. Okay, so going back to Math 520, this week we're going to resume our regular routine, or at least make a stab in that direction. So the first thing is that we do not have a written homework this week. But otherwise, everything's going to be normal. We're going to have class on Tuesday at our usual Zoom meeting time and place. We will have the Piazza discussion forum posts that are due. One of them will be due on Wednesday, and then one or two follow-ups, depending on whether you're an undergraduate or graduate student, will be due this coming Sunday at 11:59 p.m. We're going to be skipping past sections 3.E and 3.F of Axler. So 3E and 3F are beautiful topics, but our mission right now is we're going to try to go as quickly as we can and as directly as we can towards something called the spectral theorem. So that's going to be sort of, we're gonna go full steam ahead, kind of like we're on a train, and I believe that he approves of this project. So we're gonna go full speed ahead, and we're gonna make it all the way to the spectral theorem. And if we should happen to have extra time, we can double back then and talk about these topics, but we'll see. So this week, what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about chapter 4. We'll talk about polynomials. Now, everything in chapter 4 you know already from other sources. Many of them you've known from, I guess, high school algebra classes. Some of them you've picked up along the way in various different classes. I know if you took geometry with me, I talked about some of the properties of symmetries in roots of polynomials. If you've done any Galois theory, you would have seen that. I know that some of these topics show up in Cal 2 when you're doing partial fraction decomposition. Some of these topics show up in 353, some of these, which is differential equations. I've touched on some of these topics when I've taught 464, which is a dynamical systems class. So the smattering of these topics you will have seen in various places. So the point of this chapter 4 is just to collect them all under one roof, and so you can take a look and hopefully brush up on whatever gaps you might have, but I don't expect any of you to have any gaps. Okay, and then the other thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about chapter 5. We're going to move into chapter 5, and we're going to talk about section 5a, which is about eigenvalues, eigenvectors, and invariant subspaces. So let me quickly tell you an invariant subspace of a vector space. So we're going to be interested in operators from V to V. An invariant subspace is just going to be a subspace of V that gets mapped to itself. Right? It's a super straightforward idea, but it's truly deep. And that's one of the important ideas we're going to talk about this week.